Announcing the arrival of Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Hajah Bibi Florina Abdullah, Chief Advisor and Pro-Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Tan Yok Hua, the Director, Allied Health Science Division, Ministry of Health, Malaysia. Our Nobel laureate, Professor Emeritus Dr. Harald Zuerhausen, Virologist from Germany. Yang Berusaha, Professor Dr. Amia Bomik, Chairman and Vice Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Yang Berbahagia, Professor Datuk Dr. Abdul Ghani bin Muhammad Din, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Lincoln University College, Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our usual appreciation, applause to all the VIPs that have just arrived.
We will start our program with our national anthem. You are required to stand. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Lincoln University College, we would like to extend a very warm welcome to all. First and foremost, it's great to see everyone gathers here on this beautiful morning in this beautiful hall. We appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule to join us today. We hope you will find the program we have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. Without further delay, we would like to begin our conference ceremony with recitation of doa. We are pleased to call upon Tuan Haji Robani bin Haji Muksin from our Registrar Office to lead us with the doa. A moment of silence, please welcome Tuan Haji Robani.
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wal 'aqibatu lil muttaqin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma ya Allah, ya Rahman, ya Alimus Sattaru, ya Fa'alu lima yurid. Kami menadah tangan memohon restumu ya Allah. Kurniakanlah kami iman yang kamil, ilmu yang memberi manfaat, rezeki yang halal, anak yang soleh, rumah tangga yang bahagia, usia yang berkat, doa yang mustajab, hajat yang tertunai, kesehatan berterusan, hutang yang terbayar, keselamatan dan kesejahteraan di dunia dan di akhirat. Allahumma ya Rahimu ya Wadud ya Zal Judi wal Karam. Jadikanlah seminar International Conference on Recent Advance in Health Sciences yang dianjurkan oleh Lincoln University College ini sebagai wasilah ke arah mempereratkan hubungan di antara kami. Ya Allah, perkukuhkanlah azam dan iltizam kami bersama demi mencurahkan usaha dan tenaga kepada agama, bangsa dan negara. Sempurnakanlah khidmat bakti kami ini sebagai suatu ibadah yang dicontohi dan disegani. Eratkanlah kasih sayang di kalangan kami. Limpahkanlah cahaya petunjuk untuk kami terus melaksanakan tanggungjawab dengan adil demi kesejahteraan masyarakat dan negara. Allahumma ya badi'as samawati wal ard. Kami memohon agar satukan dan perteguhkan hati-hati kami Siramilah hati kami dengan cahaya ketakwaan. Jadikanlah kami di bawah lindungan-Mu. Kami memohon kesejahteraan dan kebahagiaan berkekalan untuk kami di dunia dan di akhirat. Ya Allah, Ya Rashid, suburkanlah sifat-sifat yang mulia di dalam jiwa-jiwa kami dengan sentiasa merasa reda di atas nikmat dan rahmat yang telah dikurniakan kepada kami. Mesrakanlah di antara hati-hati kami. Tunjukkanlah kami ke jalan yang selamat. Hindarilah kami dari sifat-sifat mazmumah dan siramilah kami dengan sifat-sifat mahmudah. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana hadza jam'an marhuma wa tafarruqana min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma wa la taj'al fina wa la ma'ana syakiyan wa la mahruman ya akramal akramin. Ya Allah, jadikanlah perhimpunan kami ini sebagai satu perhimpunan yang dirahmati dan perpisahan kami pula selepas ini sebagai satu perpisahan yang diberkati dan dilindungi. Ya Allah, jauhkanlah kami dari segala bala bencana, kebinasaan dan kerosakan dan apa-apa perkara yang menjauhi kami dari rahmat-Mu. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakuna minal khasirin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallahu minkum.
Yang berbahagia Datuk-Datuk, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Lincoln University College would extend its warm welcome for all to this conference. Lincoln University College is an institution that places and believes that education is lifelong, and giving a fishing rod is far better than giving a fish for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, so for that, the spirit of having this conference is indeed not to be measured in terms of dollars and cents, but in terms of the knowledge we are going to gather and the friendship and the networking that we are going to develop from this conference.
Honorable VVIPs, Yang berbahagia, Profesor Datuk Dr. Hajah Bibi Florina Abdullah, Chief Advisor and Pro-Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Tan Yok Hua, the Director, Allied Health Science Division, Ministry of Health, Malaysia. Distinguished Nobel Laureate, Professor Emeritus Dr. Harald Zurhausen, Virologist from Germany. Yang berusaha, Professor Dr. Amia Bomik, Chairman and Vice-Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Professor Datuk Dr. Abdul Ghani Muhammad Din, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Honorable guests, colleagues, and students. To begin this morning's program, we are pleased to have Yang berbahagia Professor Dr. Amia Bomik, Chairman of this conference and Vice-Chancellor of Lincoln University College, to deliver the welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dr. Amia Bomik.
A very good morning to a Nobel Laureate, Professor Emeritus Harald Zurhausen, Yang Bahagia Datuk Tan Yok Hua, Director, Allied Health Sciences, Division of Ministry of Health, Yang Bahagia Datuk Dr. Hajah Bibi Florina Abdullah, Professor Dr. Chandrakat Kokare, Vice Chancellor, KL University, and Yang Bahagia Datuk Dr. Abdul Ghani Muhammad Din, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, Dean, Professors, colleagues, and distinguished guests, speakers, and colleagues. It is my great pleasure to see you all and welcome you to Malaysia, truly Asia, which you may have often seen in our CNN news or BBC news. While you are here in Malaysia, you will be able to explore a multi-ethnic culture, those who are new or the first time in Malaysia, you will be able to see many things. And those who are regular visitor, I'm sure this is your duty as a researcher to find out what is new we have added to our country. As a researcher, as a scientific committee members of this conference, I'm sure you will find new things while you are here in Malaysia for next 3 days. While I was coming to this venue, people would say the scientists or the researchers, they are different from businessmen. And I denied that statement. And I would often say that the researchers, the innovator, the scientists, actually, they're the most important businessmen and women you could find in this world rather than setting up a corporate. Why do I say so? To do anything new, to do anything away from your regular duties and responsibilities, you need an entrepreneurial zeal. You need an entrepreneurial spirit. An entrepreneur is nothing but the person who takes the risk, the person who takes the challenge, the person who takes, yes, it can be done. So businessman is nothing but he or she goes on to believe that yes, he can do it. And the researcher, the scientist, the innovator, he has that kind of spirit, that kind of motivation, that he goes against all odds. He goes against family members. He goes against even his most close family members who often would say, oh, what you are doing, this is nonsense, you won't get anything. But the researcher, the scientist, the Nobel laureate, they believe themselves. They think, yes, it is there and I will find it. So therefore, the Nobel laureate, the scientists, the researchers, and all of you are a fantastic entrepreneur. That without such spirit, you will not be able to write any papers. You will not be able to speak in front of people. You will not be able to invent something. And on behalf of Lincoln University College, we welcome you to expose, to explore your entrepreneurial zeal so that when you conclude this conference, you have more motivation and inspiration, go for more new innovation, go for new knowledge, go for new ideas and so forth. We thank you very much for coming over. Lincoln University College is a private higher educational institution and started with humble beginning in 2002. We remember we started with only 3 students. Today, worldwide, we have more than 8,000 over students. We started with a humble beginning of computer science. Today we have medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, nursing, physiotherapy, engineering, business, hospitality, you name it, you will have everything under one roof. And that has been possible to achieve because our dedicated deans, professors, lecturers, and staff. We have been organizing this conference almost every 2 years. Next year onwards, our faculty will take over alternatively, that we will do it almost every year, and this will be done by different faculties. You are most welcome. Those who are new or those who are old, please do come back and join with conferences. Conferences, I believe, is just not only just for reading papers, but the network which you establish. This network will take you a longer. Even through this conference, if you establish a good one single network, and that will take you a very, very long way. Our country is inspiring the local institutions to go for various research and innovation, and we welcome the participant, the distinguished speakers, to have collaborative research between Lincoln and your institutions, either jointly or private researchers. But if you do find that your interest is not within the Lincoln University staff, we can definitely connect you with other institutions as well. With that, once again, I welcome you all to Malaysia, truly Asia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Amia, for the inspiring speech. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to invite our Pro-Chancellor of Lincoln University College, Professor Dr. Hajah Bibi Florina Abdullah, for a speech as to officially inaugurate this conference. Please welcome our Pro-Chancellor.
Thank you, our Master of Ceremony. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Tan Yok Hua, the Director of Allied Health Science Division, Ministry of Health Malaysia. Our Nobel Laureate, Professor Emeritus Dr. Harold Jul Hosen, and also Mrs. Aitil Michelle, a scientist herself. Professor Dr. Amia Bomik, our Vice Chancellor, and also CEO of Lincoln University College and Chairman of the Organizing Committee. Yang berbahagia, Professor Datuk Dr. Ghani, our Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic and also Dean for Medical Faculty. Also yang berbahagia, Datuk Yusuf Bakar, our Deputy VC for Research and Internationalization. The organizers, academicians, researchers, distinguished speakers, guests, and delegates. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to the second International Conference on Recent Advances in Health Sciences. Syukur Alhamdulillah, thanks God, because we are able to gather in this beautiful morning, in this beautiful place of PWTC, to discuss and deliberate on this theme. It also gives me great pleasure to join you this morning at this inaugural ceremony of this international conference organized by Lincoln University College. And actually, I would like, in fact, to congratulate ourselves, because for our never-ending search for excellence in terms of skills, knowledge, and also in the area of research and development. And this is our second international conference. And from next year onwards, as the VC says, we are doing it yearly through a faculty. So it means we are creating a learning organization. We are creating people with research mind, with critical and analytical mind to solve problems and to find solutions to many of the problems that we are searching. And of course, to create new innovations. So this conference creates opportunity to share issues and learn from best practice on the international stage, especially from our honorable speakers from across the miles. I really welcome you all and to this conference, because during this time, then we can share whatever you have practiced or do some research on any areas for the betterment of mankind. So my hope is that we will move forward collectively to ensure that every country is doing more to fulfill its obligation to provide high-quality physicians and health worker or healthcare worker working with clinical colleagues in the right place at the right time with the right skills. And this is because we can continue to provide the best healthcare practice available and also offer the opportunity to look at and share on ongoing work to tackle the global crisis in healthcare resources and the need for countries to support the underdeveloping countries to build their own workforce capacity. So I'm so happy that our Director of Allied Health is here from the Ministry of Health. And of course, the Ministry of Health is the main ministry in terms of healthcare policy in the country. And then we have a lot of healthcare program in Lincoln. And I would like to tell Datuk that, we comply very much to the rules and regulations set by the Ministry of Health and also the Malaysian qualifying agencies. And we try to get the right people actually in the institution so that they can deliver the curriculum as practical as possible according to the needs and requirements of the country and also globally. So of course, all this requires some sensitive balancing between our own needs to attract international medical recruits and the needs of the healthcare system in other countries, because we are talking about benchmarking. Of course, Malaysia, we always have, as I still remember when I was a secretary to the Midwifery Board of Malaysia, and it was mentioned in WHO when I was attending one of the conference in Sydney, Australia, that Malaysia has the best maternal and child health care in the world. So I think, we are not only the best in the country, but also in the world. So meaning we have benchmarked our curriculum in the global arena. That is why, for example, I just take one healthcare worker, the nurses. There are some more than 2,000 nurses working everywhere in the world and mostly in the Gulf country. Why? Because of the good, what I mean is the practical curriculum that we have. Practical in the sense that, it can be packed in any level of healthcare to meet the needs of the country. So I can safely say that Malaysia has a broad range of health and medical research platform. I'm sure that Tutan will agree to that. Particular research priorities areas are in the disease of prevention and indigenous health. So even our our faculty of pharmacy, they are doing research, on ongoing issues, ongoing disease, how we come to any conclusion or any decision on certain issues. That is why when we do this conference, we hope that the discussion and deliberations, we can use that for our improvement in our research area. So basically, we are also focusing on disease affecting a large proportion of the population, in particular cancer, the cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, infectious disease, mental illness, obesity, arthritis, dementia, and asthma. Basically, this is all the healthy lifestyle disease, I should say. In a sense that, we don't practice healthy lifestyle, so this is how we end up. So it is vital that we have the skills in the medical and health sciences areas to be able to meet the future research needs of these diseases and subsequently develop medications and aids to assist in treatment, prevention, and cure. So for our pharmacy curriculum, for example, pharmacology, we not only put the area of clinical elements, but also those in terms of drugs and also the industrial issues, so that it can meet the need of every level of healthcare. So Malaysia has a potential to develop new treatments for sport injuries and new treatments in preparedness for potential pandemic outbreaks. And for this, we have programs like physiotherapy, you know, to look into all these issues. So we have to be very creative and very innovative, and we can be complacent. This is why we have suggested that we should have this conference at least yearly. We have a responsibility to continue to strive for a world leader in research. So we in Lincoln, we would like to complement the government effort in that area. Thus, here the theme of the conference, Contemporary Healthcare, How to Do It Right, itself is highlighting the modern way of healthcare practice and healthcare research development. And also is a very important issue of our present age. And I hope that whatever deliberations and also discussion you have today, we will be able to share deep insights on how this can be done and present a direction for positive change to the healthcare system around the world. It may be just a small gesture for Lincoln, but I hope that it will bring in some changes. So the conference will offer a good opportunity to contend with the best scientific works, I'm sure, especially with the presence of our Nobel laureate here, who is very much generously like to share what he has done in his field, and build friendly and professional relationships and share experience in fundamental medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, nursing, physiotherapy, and public health with allied health sciences professionals and students from Malaysia and other countries. We are very confident that this conference become an annual and one of the most prestigious events for health sciences professional, researcher, and student. So I hope our guests from across the mile do enjoy our beautiful country, Malaysia, and I hope that you can go around and see. Maybe, I don't know whether you have time to go to Malacca or any of the adjacent states, because we do have, beautiful heritage left over by our ancestors, which can be enjoyed at this point in time. So with this, once again, I would like to thank you all very much for joining this wonderful scientific event, and I wish that all of you, the organizers, great effort and achieve an active success for this international conference. And I'd like to congratulate all of you for being here and willingly to share our ideas. So with the pronouncement of Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I declare hereby this conference open. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera.
Thank you very much, Datuk. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to call upon Yang Berusaha Dr. Amia Bomik to present to Yang Berbahagia Datuk Bibi a bouquet of flower. It's now time for us to share with you the issue of our interest of the conference today. Therefore, we would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Tan Yok Hua, Director of Allied Health Science Division, Ministry of Health, Malaysia, to deliver the keynote address. Yang Berbahagia Datuk, please.
Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera dan salam satu Malaysia. It's our Malaysian greeting to all of you here. I'm very happy to be here this morning and to see so many of you, hearing that you've come across the globe. Good. Yang Berbahagia Prof. Datuk Dr. Hajah Bibi Florina Abdullah, Chief Advisor and the Pro-Chancellor of Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Nobel Laureate Prof. Emeritus, Dr. Harold Zurhausen, virologist from Germany, and Mrs. Itiel. Yang Berusaha, Prof. Dr. Amia Bomik, Chairman and Vice Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia, and Yang Berbahagia Prof. Datuk Dr. Abdul Ghani bin Muhammad Din, Deputy Vice Chancellor of the Academic, Lincoln University College. I bring greetings to you all from two very important people from the Ministry of Health. Firstly, our Minister of Health, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Dr. S. Subramaniam. And also, a second person is Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah, Director General of Health Malaysia. They send you all their greetings. Unfortunately, they are unable to be here with us today because of their busy schedule. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you to the organizing committee to represent the Ministry of Health to say a few words about the keynote address. Now, congratulations to Lincoln University College for coming up with this theme called the Second International Conference, Recent Advances in Health Sciences, with the theme Contemporary Healthcare, How to Do It Right, and Right the First Time. It's a very, to me, a very special theme, addressing the evolution and the development of medical and healthcare. Today, as you all know, a lot of things are very fast moving in the medical and the healthcare arena. In the area of research, and I'm happy to note that you have brought in very good speakers, renowned speakers from the international areas to share with the people here at the conference. So all of you who are here, you're very fortunate to be delegates of this conference. They have come all the way. And thank you to Lincoln University College for planning up this program. I'm sure each and every one of you are going to benefit from this conference, and good to hear that you're going to move from a 2-year conference to an annually. That's good news. So everybody can, look out. Every year, Lincoln will be doing something. That's good. Now, just to share that Malaysia is often commanded as having one of the best healthcare systems in the world. Now, according to a survey conducted by a media company in Bloomberg in 2013, based on 3 criteria, that is life expectancy, relative per capita cost of healthcare, and the absolute per capita cost of healthcare, Malaysia is among the world's top 20 countries with the most efficient healthcare system. In 2014, a survey by International Living, a US magazine, stated that Malaysia's healthcare system was rated as having the 3rd best system, after France and Uruguay, out of 24 countries in the Global Retirement Book. It also mentioned that Malaysia's best place is the best place to retire. So good news, since the issues, give ourselves a clap, as Malaysians, we are very proud. The results have been declared by international bodies. Now, since the issues related to healthcare has become more challenging over the years, in order to sustain a good healthcare system, like majority of healthcare systems all over the world, Malaysia has to transform its healthcare system to provide better quality care to the nation in the years to come. WHO has also mentioned that patient safety should be given its prime importance. And recently at the Ministry of Health, we have spoken to a group of IPTA, IPTS, to get you all to put the component of patient safety in place in the training. This has been suggested by WHO. So we often hear about the word safety, quality, and all these. All these come from a very important base of research. I'm very happy to see in this conference, research is given the focus. Very important, because we need to do more and more research. We need to integrate research with practice. We need to do a lot of networking among researchers. So today you have a very special person brought in to address that. And therefore, in our practice, we need to practice based on research findings. Yeah? We need to practice based on evidence. So that should be the direction to go. So I believe Lincoln has taken note of this, and you all are working very hard to make sure your training, your research, whatever is well integrated. And Ministry of Health, we are always very open towards working with the IPTA, FDS, to the training institutions, to network and to flow along to see how we can advance further in research. There's so much in the area of research. Now today, Malaysia has a dual healthcare system. A public healthcare system that is complementing the private healthcare sector, the Ministry of Health being the leading agency. In December 2013, we have, right now, we have statistics showing 149 government hospitals. And 141 of this 141 are Ministry of Health hospitals, and 8 are non-Ministry of Health hospitals. We have 214 private hospitals, 20 private maternity homes, and there are also 1,339 government health clinics, 1,821 community clinics, 212 mobile teams, and 13 teams with flying doctors. Meanwhile, there are also 254 One Malaysia clinics that we have just started over the recent years, and 8 One Malaysia mobile clinics. And in the same year, there were 6,801 private clinics and 1,686 dental clinics. Some are in the hundreds, some are in the thousand. So this is the magnitude of a healthcare system in Malaysia. We are continuously trying to develop the country into being able to provide better healthcare services to our community. And in the area of training, we need also to flow along. We need to look at what are the needs for human resource. We need to look at what are the professionals that we need in terms of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, nurses, allied professionals. Under the Ministry of Health, when we say allied professionals, we have actually 32 types of allied professionals that my division take care of. And we divide them into 3 main clusters. One group are the clinical people, like the physiotherapists, the occupational therapists, the speech and all that. And the second group we call the public health, allied professionals, for example, like the entomologists, the health education officer, the nutritionist, and so on. And the third group will be the laboratory-based. Under the lab, we have a big range like microbiologists, biochemists, geneticists, embryologists, blah, 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 and all that. So look at the whole medical and healthcare sector. The professionals are so many types. And we also need to look at, besides the production in terms of quantity, the quality of the graduates, very, very important, because there's so much emphasis that we need to place on safety and quality healthcare. So the Vision 2020 remains dear in the hearts of every Malaysian. To achieve this, the government of Malaysia has outlined 5 national mission trusts and targeted the annual GDP growth to be 5.5% yearly or more. However, the recent economic downturn has affected the performance of most countries, and Malaysia is in no exemption, with GDP growth on an average of 2.7% during the 9th Malaysia Plan. As such, the 10th Malaysia Plan has become a vital vehicle for Malaysia to adopt directions and strategies to ensure that the national development effort is the right track to realize our Vision 2020. It's not very far away. We all, Ministry of Health and together with other healthcare organizations have been working very hard to achieve this. And may I just read to you the 5 trusts. Some of you may know, but just to refresh our memory, these are the guiding directions. Trust number 1 is moving the economy up the value chain. Trust number 2